What is going on, YouTube? I am Jerem here. Today I'm just making a video real quick talking about a little bit of breaking LCS news. This is a couple hours ago. Broxah and Team Liquid have announced on Twitter, after weeks and weeks and weeks of visa issues, wondering if the visa was going to get denied or approved, waiting on that process to play out. There had been some academy players who had got their visas actually denied and are not even able to come over to North America to play competitive League of Legends, all that stuff. All the worrying, waiting, back and forth, missing out on 2 weeks of competitive games, and probably even going to miss this weekend as well, so up to 3 weeks of games. Broxah's visa has finally been approved. I think most people did assume it was going to get approved. As far as LCS players goes, their visa usually does get approved. I don't really know of any LCS player, like at the very highest level, who's ever had a visa denied. I know in Academy they're starting to deny them sometimes for players coming from certain countries and stuff, because they think that more American players need to be filling those positions, or that American players are capable of filling those positions, or whatever. But Broxah is in. He is now approved for his visa. He said in the next couple of days he's going to be traveling to Los Angeles for the very first time. And obviously today's Thursday, February 6th. So I don't think he's going to be playing in their upcoming games this weekend. They play on Saturday and Sunday. And so that's just in a couple of days. There's no way he's going to get here and then probably be ready to go. He's going to need to, first of all, get situated, get moved into the country, into the United States, into Los Angeles, all that stuff, into their facilities, his apartment, however that's going to work. And then he actually needs to start scrimming with the team. Even though, Surenfire hasn't necessarily looked the best, he actually hasn't been terrible. He hasn't looked the best in Team Liquid's games, and Broxah is going to be a clear upgrade to Surenfire in pretty much every way. That doesn't mean that you can just plug and play him in right away. I don't think that would really make much sense. So I don't really expect him to play this weekend, but I do expect by week 4 Broxah to be their full-time starting jungler, and just getting a ton of playtime. On the bright side for Team Liquid, there's a couple good things. That Spring Split actually doesn't really matter at all, so they have plenty of time to get Broxah situated in with the team. Even though it was annoying not having him for these first 2 weeks, they're still going to be fine. They're going to have all the practice time in the world to get him ready, to get him going, and then they'll start to see how well he works with the team and just how good of a move they made in the offseason. Team Liquid's currently 2-2. People are kind of worried by that start. I don't really think it means too much. Obviously, they haven't had their #1 big signing and acquisition, and they lost Xmithy, and they replaced him with, an academy jungler that only had a few days of practice with the team. So I think 2-2 is honestly kind of good, because Team Liquid has played most of the good teams in the LCS. They played FlyQuest, who is 3-1. They played Dignitas, who's 3-1. They played Cloud9, who's 4-0. Then they played TSM, who, even though they're 2-2, people think they have, top 3 potential and talent. So that means the next 3 weeks they're playing the bottom half of the league, the lesser teams. Like they have this weekend they are playing against 100 Thieves and Golden Guardians, where 100 Thieves, they can look good sometimes, but it's definitely a winnable game. Then Golden Guardians is one of the weaker teams in the league. The week after that, when I think is going to be the first week that Broxah is actually playing, they have Immortals and CLG, which again are 2 of the weaker teams in the league. So I think they have a chance to really turn the season around. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they get to 5-2. Or 6-2, 7-2, anything like that. Just go on a huge streak of winning a bunch of games, even if Broxah doesn't look great necessarily right away.